Hello everyone, how's it going? My name's Walker Endor, and I'm here to ask you, are you a fan of high-quality, non-content podcasts that don't really talk about anything? Because if so, you may enjoy podcasts me and Jesse Cox do.
I'm here!
It's every day of the week. About news.
There's a desk in the way!
iTunes, Cox and Crendor, SoundCloud, Cox and Crendor, with the letter N.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Revenge of the Q&A. It has been a while since we've done one of these, but a lot has happened, and to be honest, I've spent a lot of time working on videos and trying to get those done, and I know you guys love them, so I just want to finish the series that I'm doing now and get those out of the way before we move on to, like, bigger and better. And I know I always promise, oh, see you next week, and then I douche out and just forget, or I get way too busy and I'm like, screw it, they won't care. But you guys do care, and you have let me know, you've messaged me. You've messaged me and said, hey, the Q&A's great, bring it back. And you know what, you're right, it is kind of wonderful. And so it's back, and a lot has happened since the last time. I don't know if you heard that. That was my phone going off. People are texting me right now, like, "Do the Q&A, stupid." This is how people text in the future, because it is the future now. It's the post-apocalypse, in case you were wondering. But I feel bad because I had stored up all this swag and all the cool stuff I had gotten through the year, in the hopes that in the post-apocalypse, with all the awesome nerd stuff, I would become king of the nerds and rule with an iron fist in the wasteland. Don't know. Look, just follow me here. And I have all this stuff, and now I don't know what to do with it. So I might as well give it away. That's such a weak premise for a giveaway. Shut up, you will like it. You will like it. But before we get to that, let's get down to the hat. No big announcements today. We're just going to answer a bunch of questions. I feel like it's the holidays. Why not give back? All right. Question the first. This is a Biggin from Kenneth Hill. He says, "Hi, Jesse. Happy holidays and Happy New Year from Sweden." Hello. The last 2 years, I've come to realize I never watch TV anymore. The media I really used to enjoy is now provided by YouTube professionals, like TGS members, oh dear, and the Yogscast. Professionals. My reason is that I feel that TV channels used to be very different from each other with unique programs, but now I feel TV channels have all the same programming, and they've sort of become standardized in format. It makes them all seem like they're the same. Influenced by American norms, no doubt. We do like being the same. This makes TV very dull and boring. My question is, do you as media providers see any indications that media from YouTubers, such as yourself, will be influenced in the same way in the far future? Warm subscriber regards, Kenneth Hill. Alright, do I think that'll happen? No, because YouTube isn't mandated by any particular sort of organization that tells you what you have to make. Most TV things, they're focus groups, and they see what works, and if it works, they'll make more of it. Just like in movies, if there's a type of movie that works, they'll make more of that type of movie. I guess it applies with games as well. You see that in the gaming industry. That's why indies are starting to pop up, because most major games are the same. Do I think it'll happen in big networks? Yes. So, for example, like Maker or Machinima or things like that. Like, you can see trends. There are a lot of Minecraft channels. Like, I play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. But the amount of channels based on Minecraft are exponentially growing. And you see them. I will watch, because there's different things we can watch, like subscribers and stuff like that. I will watch channels that are just devoted to Minecraft shoot past me in subscribers. Just blow me away. I guess it comes down to what people want, and people want Minecraft. And so those channels are really popular. Can I guarantee their long-term success? No. But I guess right now, a lot of people are doing Minecraft because it's easy. You see a lot of people who generally wouldn't do gaming stuff get into Minecraft, or Happy Wheels, or horror games, right? With PewDiePie's success, a lot of people are like, I'm going to make Scarecam videos too. It happens. That happens. But that's just the way things are. People feel like they can jump on bandwagons all the time. I get accused of that all the time. For example, when I started Far Cry, people are like, you're jumping on the bandwagon. I was like, it just came out. There is no bandwagon. No one has beat the game yet. And I didn't say like, man, that guy did really good. Maybe I can successfully copy him. I guess it does exist on YouTube, but there's always people who can buck that trend. And because it's what you want to watch, you should never get bored with content because there's always content to watch out there. Does that make any sense? It sort of fills whatever void you're looking for in entertainment. Question the second. This comes from Ross Will C. He wants to know, Jesse, as you were a history teacher, which I was, what would you say your favorite period of history is? Also, as TB did a Christmas song last year, any plans for a Christmas duet? It seems like that sort of thing would be hilarious. It does seem like that would be hilarious. I'll do the second part first. It's probably too late this year to do a Christmas thing, but because you like Christmas songs, I'll throw one on the end of this video for my favorite, like, Christmassy TV show, which was amazing. And, I'm not even gonna spoil it, just stick to the end. And, when it comes to history, oh man, I love the Civil War. I think that is, the American Civil War. I think that is a profoundly interesting time. I also like medieval Europe. I think that's pretty great. Anything sort of Sumerian up until the rise of Egypt, that period I love. Oh, God. See, history just in general interests me because it's all connected, and so there are parts that I like that are connected between them, the strands. It's a great subject. If you look at it like a story, like lore in a video game, maybe. If you look at it like it's facts and figures and numbers, you'll be bored shitless. But, God, that's a really hard question, especially for a history person. I would say Civil War, American Civil War. I saw Lincoln the other day with Gerard, the completionist. That is a terrific movie. A lot of talking. It's not the movie for everyone, but if you're a big old history nerd, it is a wonderful film. Question the third. This comes from Spoxy23. He says, how did you and Crendor first meet? You seem like friends in school who used to always mess around in class and let the hilarity ensue. We actually met through WoW. I think nearly everyone I know, I met through WoW. Almost everyone. Basically because BlizzCons and getting together, and in that sort of 2005, 2006 machinima community, not like the network machinima, but just the creation of videos. Myself, Clint, Oxhorn, Ian Beckman, all of us sort of know each other, and we come from that. We all used to work together, and then everyone started to get a little big in the industry of like filmmaking and then working for different companies, and so we just built and built and built. And I was just a voice actor. I didn't do jack for them except like voice. They're the real talent, but then I started making this channel, and I feel like I'm their equal now. I don't know if they believe that, but I feel that way. And we have been friends for the longest. It all goes back to that weird period where everyone was making machinima and just sort of having a blast. And we would meet at BlizzCon every year. That's literally one of the reasons I go. Besides now to meet fans and have fun, really I don't go to BlizzCon for Blizzard stuff because some years they don't have anything. 2011 is a perfect example. Wait, 2010? One of those years, it's all blending together. One of those years, nothing happened. And it was a giant waste. But I was so happy that I got to go because I got to meet all my friends that I see once a year. Now I see them more than once a year, of course, because we all sort of live in the same area. But, yeah, I had a blast. It's truly one of the most fun experiences to go to BlizzCon and sort of meet everybody. And ever since then, we've been like besties. It just sort of all flows together. I can't even describe it to you. It just happens that way. A very special question, the fourth. This comes from Mr. Cosmic Cosmo. Hey, Jesse. My question is, what do your parents or close relatives, friends, think of you becoming a YouTube star? Are they proud of you and your accomplishment, or are they more likely to be like, why are you wasting your life? YouTube is so silly. Thanks for the dedication, and I at least think you're doing an awesome job, dude. Well, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm doing an awesome job, but I could be wrong. My parents when it comes down to it, my parents are ridiculously supportive. I think they're just happy that I have a job and am making a living doing something, and so they're okay with that. I know that they show me off to people, and it's really awkward for them to do so because they don't know how to explain what I do. They like it, they just don't know how to explain it. And so there are times where they'll try and like share videos, and their friends will look at them like, "What the hell is your son doing?" And they're like, he makes money, it's true." But my friends are all supportive. Most of my friends do what I do. So I'm very lucky. And I always tell you guys that. I believe I'm extremely lucky. There is zero ego here. So, you know, a lot of people on YouTube, they suddenly have subscribers and start making money, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm the best!" And if you went to VidCon, you saw that a lot. There were a lot of people who were into themselves. I'm not that person. If people who have met me at conventions, they will tell you they have to get rid of me. When someone comes up and it's like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you," I'm like, "Oh my god, can I do a picture? Can we do?" Yeah, and they're like, "I gotta go." Like, "Okay, bye." So I don't know. I'm humbled by the experience. I am really honored to be a part of this whole YouTube thing, and I'm glad you're here with me. So thank you. Question the 5th. This comes from Magma Jaw, and he wants to know. Question, Jesse, I was wondering if you have ever had any pets. Also, if you could have any pet in the world, what would that pet be and why? And it can include fictional creatures. Well, I would love to have, as a fictional creature, a worm that could DJ. I'd name him Jeff. Also, I did have a pet, and his name was Boomer, and he was amazing. He was an amazing dog, but I was so young I never really appreciated that I had this badass dog. I have a lot of amazingly funny stories. He was a mutt, and he was a wild beast. He was kind of like how I wish I could be as a human, just not give two shits about anything and be a badass. And he just got old as dirt. And one day he broke his leg, and the doctor was like, "We're just gonna have to put him down." It might have been one of the saddest days of my life. But yeah, he was my dog, and he was awesome. And my parents have a dog now named Molly, who is one of those little tiny pugs, like the size of a rat kind of pug. I give that dog so much crap, but she is super cute, so I'll let it pass. But yeah, I did have a pet once, and would I get a pet in the future? I can barely take care of myself. I don't know that I need to take care of a pet. Not quite yet. But it's a possibility. I might get another one. Question the 6th, from $5 Gaming. Would you rather survive a zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead style, or a nuclear apocalypse? Coke Zero sponsors the apocalypse. Nuclear apocalypse, Fallout style. Zombie apocalypse. At least then I know what's trying to kill me. I can see it. In the nuclear apocalypse, you would probably die of radiation before any bandits or anything killed you. So I'd rather not, melt. I'd rather at least fight some zombies. And if I was gonna go out, I'd just become a zombie, and I'd walk with the dead and come to eat you. Question the 7th, from Jock M24. What color is your toothbrush? It's white. Not sure what you want me to tell you. I'll tell you that it's one of those fancy mechanical ones that does the work for you, because I'm lazy. And I'll just sit there and be like. And finally, question the 8th. This comes from Cyberpunk Kitten. Some comments were made recently by comic book industry pros like Tony Harris regarding female cosplayers, which sparked conversations across the internet about what it is to be a true fan of something. What is your take on this issue? Well, I think it has to do with women, more importantly, attractive women. That's what this whole thing's about. But I would say the thing is about not attractive women or guy gamers of certain types. It's about anyone who exploits others to get fame or famous or money or notoriety. Those people suck, and I do not like them. If he was talking about them, then I agree with him. I have not, I don't really follow up on a lot of what comic artists say, which, I just don't have the time. But if he said what I feel, then I agree with him. But if he was just talking about, like, attractive women showing up at conventions in general and taking away from, like, the artistry, dude, you draw, like, half-naked women all the time. So, I think it comes down to the fact that I just really get annoyed by people who actively exploit others, and no matter how you do it, if you use, your ginormous boobs to do it, and you don't really provide anything, right? There's a lot of, if you're attractive, but you actually provide content, or create something, or make something, that's fine. But if you are trying to sell your body to get, say, subscribers, and then you don't really do anything, that offends me. Like, Kim Kardashian is a perfect example of, what do you do, dear? What do you do? Great, you became famous because you banged a dude, and now you still don't do anything. Like, I have a perfume in a nightclub. Great. Good work. Like, that kind of stuff annoys me. But, yeah, I don't really have a problem with, like, booth babes or whatever, because most of them are paid to be there. And, I don't know. I mean, it's a touchy subject because there are clear examples. It's just hard for me to describe it. Everyone knows it, though. When you see it, you know it. Unless you are one of the people being manipulated, in which case you're probably a boy 13 to 18 or like, boobs! Anyway, that's it. How come we always end on like a really sensitive subject or something really important? And I'm like, I don't even know how to answer this. But we did it again. And now I think it's time we moved on to how. It's time for a holiday giveaway. We have got things for everybody. Be you Muslim or Jew, Christian or Catholic, Buddhist or Hindu, it matters not to Saint Jesse. Wait, I guess that would make me son of a bitch. Religion is hard. Religion is look, it's a holiday thing. Get over it. Okay, so we have a lot to give away. A lot. Get this bobbly boop out my face. We have got a lot to give away. I've collected many things over the past year, and what's the point of collecting if you can't share it with people? So I have a ton of stuff to give away to you, and this is how we're going to do it. Leave a comment below, and in that comment, simply put like a happy holidays or like, love you, Jetsy. I need that for my ego. But whatever you want to put there, but also include what you want, specifically what you want. I want you try not to enter for more than one thing because there's a multitude of stuff here, but please be kind and don't just spam and all that stuff. We will actively try to filter out those, but just don't do it so we don't have to. Other than that, I've got a lot of stuff here. Write down what you want. Be strategic about it because other people are going to want some things more than others. And if you want a better chance of winning, check out what other people are trying to get. And basically, we'll randomly pick people who have chosen from that particular prize. And out of those, we'll have a winner. And we will announce it when I get back. I'm going to my parents' house, so maybe next Friday, next Saturday, something like that. We'll announce the winners, and then we'll ship that out to you. And you hopefully will have a great New Year's. I don't know if you'll get it by New Year's, but just imagine you will. All right, let's do this thing. So the very first prize that we're going to give away, you can kind of see some of them behind me over there. I completely missed that. World of Warcraft has so generously donated these amazing Mr. Pandaria collector's editions signed by everybody. This one is also kissed by me. And these are awesome. And not only will I give you this if you win, but because I feel like, what's the fun of playing an MMO by yourself? We'll throw in a non-collector's edition for a friend. So you can have that as well. So if you would like this prize option, you can type in Warcraft. I have 4 of them, as you can see behind me, right there. And we will give those away. All 4 of the collector's editions are signed. They're all sort of signed differently, so some people went like crazy, like Eric. He was like, Eric, can I do lines? Because I'm awesome. And so, yeah, they're all amazing, and hopefully you like them. And you can throw those in prize option number 1. Giveaway number 2, for those of you who aren't so WoW inclined, are these 2 little beauties. I have 4 each, and one is Sona, one is Graves, and they are League of Legends character skins that are really only available at conventions. And if you're in on that, sign up below. So there'll be 4 winners for those. Giveaway number 3 is the one and only Space Butterfly shirt. This is in a package, so you can't really see it. But I have a few of those to give away. I have one for each size, so if you want the shirt, put your size, and then we will go from there. Is console gaming your thing? Well, the next prize is Halo 4. It's for Xbox 360, if you weren't aware. And that is another option you have. But why just focus on Xbox when I also have Far Cry 3 for PS3? If you want one of those, you can say so below, and I will enter you into those drawings. The next gift giveaway, as you can see, is a bag full of convention swag. Tons of stuff. Not even going to tell you what it is. There are 3 bags filled with them, and if you want a bag full of random convention swag, you just want to see what you want to get, by all means, say so below. We'll have 3 winners for that. Next, the great folks over at California Headphones have donated some more headphones for us. I think we're going to get 3 this time, so if you want some headphones from California Headphones, please, in the comments below, say you want these. They are amazing. They have an extra hookup so 2 people can listen to the same thing, and these unhook, so you can plug in new ones if you want. It's a very nice headphone set, and I use them all the time, so if you want that, say so below in the comments. And finally, the creme de la creme, the pièce de résistance, an iPad mini. If you are interested in the iPad mini, I don't really know what I can tell you about this because everyone knows what it is and how it works. So if you're interested, in the comments below, say you want this thing. As I said, everything will be random, and at the end of this week, we'll draw from all the names. I think we'll close it Thursday night, so get your wish list, if you will, in by Thursday night, let's say midnight Pacific time, and then Friday or Saturday we'll draw the names. Anyone submitted after that time period will not be entered. So, again, please don't spam. We will be filtering that, but, I just ask you politely. Yeah, those are the prizes you can win. There's tons of stuff here. Hopefully that's all right up your alley. Hopefully there's something that you enjoy. Happy holidays. And, of course, I promised we would end with this.
Good crowd for Christmas Eve, fellas, man. Wouldn't you say? Hey, live. No kidding. I really enjoyed that. Hey, we put on a good show.
Ooh, they like that grapevine. It's sure deserted out here, though.
Did you see that big old grapevine?
Excellent gig, guys.
Uh-oh. There goes the last bus.
So call me a cab.
Hey, man, you're a cab.
No sweat, it's Christmas Eve. Next reindeer's due any minute.
Oh, man. Come on now.
You know, there's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Oh, but do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose
advertise like shameless whores.